Hello, welcome again to this amazing episode. Where I show you the potentials that exist all around us. I keep saying it all the time. Africa is a continent that is highly blessed. And we Africans, companies in Africa, businesses, we are not taking advantage of the potentials we have in Africa to the limit that we should. I say it all the time. If you want to get rich quickly, one of the things you need to do is go back to your hometown, go to your village, talk to your grandmom, ask them about the natural products that they have in Africa that they have used over the years to cure a lot of things. Take those things, repackage it, and you will be amazed how much you'll be able to sell from those packaged products. One of the things you see is that you have, the Chinese and all these other people, they come, they take the raw products that we have, they take it back, repackage it, and what they bought for probably $1, they are selling it for $20, $30, $40. So in this series, I'm going to continue talking about various products that are in abundance in Africa. In a lot of cases, these products are just lying wasted, and people don't are not capitalizing on the huge potential. So I'm going to reduce my screen here so that you can see what it is I'll be talking about today. Today I'm going to be talking about a very interesting product. But before I start, I'll always do a little introduction about myself. MD CEO of Export and Sell. And what we are doing here at Export and Sell is to build wealth for African companies through export. There's a huge potential for you to tap into the local resources, package it well, process it, and export it. And that's what we're going to do. And we do this without you worrying about knowing all the complex shipping rules, licensing rules, and hundreds of other export regulations out there. Our focus is the US because the US is the world's biggest economy, and it has a lot of potential. So to make this a reality, every Thursday I have a webinar that I do, and this webinar is amazing. Don't miss it for any reason. On this webinar, I talk about how any African company can get their products to become an Amazon bestseller and have wholesale and retail distribution all over the USA using a multi-channel system. It's completely free. Those are the times there. Just go to the link exportandsell.com/webinar. You will also see the link at the bottom of this video. Go there, register. It's free. We'll send you all the confirmation email and stuff like that. But it's a webinar that opens up your eyes, especially if you're a company and you already have products that you sell locally. It opens up your eyes how to package, how to sell these products in the US market, get it on Amazon, and how to make a lot of money from things that we take for granted. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about the hibiscus plant because this is another plant that is huge here in Africa, but people take it for granted. Even me, when I was small, I used to look at the hibiscus plant as being something that could be dangerous. I never knew that it had so much health benefits. All right, so about the hibiscus leaf, this is the plant that is really consumed. I'm not going to go into all the, scientific whatever, but it's here for you if you are one of those who are interested in it. A lot of the parts of the hibiscus plant is used as food, and it's used in food, it's used in pharmaceuticals, it's used in textile, it's used in making drinks. So it's a very, very rich plant. And again, I say this because a lot of times we have these plants that are just lying there in our neighborhood, but nobody's making use of it. It just goes wasted. Very nutritious. This is a sample nutritional value of a hibiscus plant. Again, you can see very low in calories. So instead of you drinking sugar, Coke, and all those things, it really makes sense to consume products like this that are low in calories. So the leaf, use of the hibiscus leaf, the plant has some medicinal use, antioxidants that prevent diseases. I'm sure we all know what antioxidants are by now. I'm not a doctor, but it's something everybody needs in their body to really keep them healthy. Used for a lot of things. It protects the liver, used for production of bast fiber. I don't know, I think that is for textiles and co. Used in food preparation, sauces, jam. So there is a huge demand for hibiscus. And one country that uses hibiscus or buys hibiscus a lot is the country Mexico. So if you are somebody who's looking for a destination to export hibiscus to, Mexico is definitely your best bet. It is such a delicacy in Mexico that is something you can not miss for any reason. Where do you find hibiscus? It's a native of Africa, and it's also common in other regions. And again, you see that a lot of these products have all been natives of Africa. It's amazing. I keep saying it again, Africa is rich. You just need to tap into these natural resources and start making money. There's no two way about it. It's as simple as that. The products are there, the potentials are there. Just go there and start making money. Now, you need facts about the hibiscus leaf. So these are some key points about it. Annual multi-use crop, using so many things. I've already mentioned it. Spread to West Indies and all those things. You can have all that information for your consumption. But really, I'm interested in the economic benefits, how you in Africa can tap into this and start exporting this. So take a look at this. This is one of the things you see. Hibiscus, take a look at that hibiscus flower. And it's amazing the potential that exists. So you have 1 pound of hibiscus flower selling for about $13.91 on Amazon. And this particular product does about over $70,000 on a monthly basis. Now take a look at the comparison. These are the comparisons that I know. Nigeria, this same thing sells for about $1.60. On Amazon is selling for about $13.91. So what you typically see is if somebody is selling something for $1.60, it probably costs them half of that to manufacture or even less. So that means if you start processing this product, you could go from 80 cents to making almost $13. That's almost what 16 times profit. So why do we continue to struggle selling these things so cheap in Nigeria when you have potentials to sell it abroad? And that is what we do here at Export and Sell. Again, look at this. This is just hibiscus flower. It's dried hibiscus flower. Nothing so hectic difficult about it. Easy to process, and it's amazing. And look, countries in the sub-Saharan African region. For those of you who joined the webinar, one of the things you see is I talk about different things that you can do, how to really package these products and start exporting them. Look at that hibiscus tea bag. So the first one was dry hibiscus. It's amazing. The dry hibiscus does over $70,000 a month, whereas the hibiscus tea is doing just 25. So that tells you that people are looking more for the dry hibiscus because they feel it is natural. They can just add hot water to it, all the nutrients come out and they drink it. So there's a huge potential. You see, you don't even need to do so much processing when it comes to the dry hibiscus. So huge potential here. Again, look at those prices from $8 to $19. And I can tell you for a fact, a lot of these things that I see at about $8 in a place like Nigeria is because most times they are not even processed in Nigeria. So these are products that we sell the raw materials and somebody imports it back and then we are buying it at this kind of cost. So we need to start thinking about going into local processing so that we can tap more into this. Now, hibiscus powder, take a look at that. So what is that? They just took the hibiscus leaves, dried it, and blended it into powder. Look at, you can see the sales of that particular one product. So one of the things you need to know when I put Amazon sales here, it's the sale of this particular product. But the key thing is that on Amazon, you're probably going to have maybe 20, 30, 40 sellers selling the same thing. And if one person is making this amount, you can imagine what others are making. And the key thing to success here is once you look at the product, you see that you can make it cheaper, and you are able to sell it at a price that makes sense. That is where you have your maximum profitability. Hibiscus seed, very low sales, so not a lot of people are just there looking for the hibiscus seed on Amazon. But again, I've already shown you the huge potential. The dried hibiscus flower doing what? Almost what do you call it, almost $70,000 a month. Just imagine if you started and you don't even do that 70,000. Imagine if you're able to do 5 or even 10,000 a month after a period of say 6 months to 1 year. That is enough money for many African companies. So we need to tap into these opportunities. The hibiscus drink, just take a look at that. I want you to take a look at the potential that exists with the hibiscus drink. You see it in Nigeria selling for about 70 cents. On Amazon, it's about $13. So that tells you there's a huge potential. And I think the sales on this particular one we see on Amazon is because people don't know much about it. I can tell you for a fact that those who are buying the dried hibiscus, if there is more advert, more push, they will willingly buy the drink because it's easier. They don't need to put hot water or whatever it is. It's just there. It's already done. It's already done, processed for them. Yes, there are people who want the natural items, but that also works fine. But the key thing is, no matter how you look at it, there is huge potentials to be made. Something you're selling 70 cents, you now sell it for about almost $14. That's almost 16, 18 times increase in profit. So again, hibiscus has huge potential for export. Mexico seems to be the major, they do a lot. In fact, Mexico produces a lot of hibiscus, but I know there is also a huge export from a place like Nigeria to Mexico, the same hibiscus. So there's a high demand for it, So again, take a look at some of these things, decide on what it is you want to do. And definitely, like I said, there's a huge potential. Recall when I was starting, I told you about the free webinars that I do. And these webinars are dedicated to teaching African companies how to take their business to the next level. We show you how to package, ship, and do so many things to get your product selling in the USA. The link is there, exportandsell.com/webinar. Register for it. It is every Thursday, and the times are there for the key African regions. It's free. You don't need to do anything special. Exportandsell.com/webinar. Exportandsell.com/webinar. And I definitely look forward to seeing you shortly. So again, like I said, if you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe, because every day I'll be talking about some exciting products. There's a huge potential in Africa. All you just need to do is to tap into it. Export and Sell is there to guide you, to show you how to package these products, how your company can sell it and earn in dollars. Again, thank you. Again, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you shortly. Thank you.